Hello Internet, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com. This is a brand new pair of 2019 Burton Cartel EST snowboard bindings. They're designed for all-mountain freestyle use for intermediate to advanced level riders that want a stiff, more reactive binding in the EST chassis system option. That means that the mounting hardware is actually on the outsides of the binding, not directly underneath your foot like in disc-style reflex system. The EST option chassis Cartel can only be ridden on boards that feature the channel system, which are Burton boards. The Cartel is the world's best binding, hands down. I don't care what anyone says about it. It's just a fact. They're stiff, they're reactive, they're still comfortable, but they have this kind of like raw feel to it. It's almost like an air-cooled Porsche. It's fast and just a little bit more edgy than some bindings that are kind of coming to market nowadays. There's a dual component style chassis system. There's an upper and lower zone. The upper zone has a 30% short glass nylon. The lower zone has 45%. Now this style chassis system, because there's an auto cant century bed directly underneath your foot, actually there's a lot of padding and a nice big pocket of B3 gel in the heel area, it actually allows for the board to flex more natural, kind of towards tips and to tail. Doesn't give any dead spots directly underneath your board and gives you a great amount of like snow and board feel. But still at the same time, the Cartel EST allows you to react quick on your heel side and your toe side edge. That's one of the greatest things about the EST option of this Cartel. It's reactive, but it's comfortable and still allows for the board to bend in ways that it's supposed to bend. Then there's the high back. Now, it seems to feel a lot taller than it is, and that's because it's more rigid up in the corners, of course. It has a zero lean option. You can ride this thing straight up and down if you'd like. There's a dial forward lean adjustment and a little bit of EVA along that backside, as you see. And then there's the straps. Now, the Cartel has kind of like gone through many iterations, and I really like where they're at with the 2019 season. It kind of has this old aesthetic, like 5-6 years ago, but it kind of has some new technology. This is the Hammock Strap 2.0. This is new. It's a little bit more rigid than what you'll find in the Malavita. It's not asymmetrical. It has a 3D molding. There's an external spine in this section that kind of conforms to your boot. And then there's the toe strap. This is a get a grip. You can find these in pretty much every binding all the way down to the custom. It has a very low profile. It has internal style ribbing that helps you helps the binding kind of grip on any toe box shape or any material. And then there's the adjustability of the straps. There's toolless centering adjustments, and basically throughout the binding, the Cartel is adjustable in places where you need it. The ankle and toe strap can be placed in different sections on the chassis system. So if you want more or less support, you can have that. You can rotate the high back to become parallel with your heel side edge so it doesn't block the movements of your leg. And of course, you can have a little bit of forward lean, and then there's that auto cant century bed. You can adjust it out so you have more leverage directly underneath your toes. There's a lot of adjustments and not really anything you don't need, and that's one of the many reasons I love the Cartel EST. You can check this thing out, of course, at thehouse.com by selecting the link below. Leave me a comment or question. I've been pushing the Cartel because I believe in it so much on this channel for a pretty long time, and this is one of my favorite bindings, and it doesn't have a lot of flair. It really doesn't. It's not like the Malavita has all this crazy stuff on it, but it's pretty simple. It reacts fast. It allows your board to bend the way that it should, and it comes in a lot of great colorways, and it's at a pretty damn great price point. Of course, check it out at the house. Check out the link below in the description. Yeah, leave a comment or question. Really, let me know what you think of this thing and how the model has kind of evolved over the years, if you've been kind of paying attention to it. Subscribe to the channel there, check out more vids there, and hopefully I'll see you guys on snow. Peace.